Hi everyone, welcome back. In this demo, I've done it entirely different. If you've watched my previous videos, you know that I always show close-ups. In this video, I chose not to do that. In this video, I wanted you to see how I paint, how I set up, what it looks like, how I mix my colors, how I grab the colors off my palette, how I put it on my paper and let it mix on my paper. So this video is entirely different than my others. Thank you for sticking with me on it. Bye. That's what's fun about leaves. They don't have to be exact. I'm not a botanical painter. And it can still be seen through that. I don't know whether you can see that on camera or not. There's still some red in there. Barely, just a hint of it, which is really all I need. If I want to add more in there. I'm just going to let that dry. See what it looks like when it's dry. Got some blooms in there, but that's okay because I don't care. The blooms add to the texture. And I think that's all I'm going to do for now. Anyway, it kind of gives you an idea of how I approached it. It's nothing scientific about it. I just know what colors work. I know my colors. I don't have 1,000 different colors. I have these colors and maybe a couple others. That's it. I love colors. I'd love to buy them all. But when you buy too many, there's too many choices. They don't all go together. You have to think about warm and cool colors and all of that kind of stuff. And if you don't have a good feel of the colors that you've got, they may not work together. So for me, keeping a more simplified palette, just like this. I mean, I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4 for reds, well, and the blue. So this is magenta and blue. That's magenta and it's got some, I think I put some pyrrole orange in that. That's the carmine. So I'm using those 4 for this. 5. I take it back. 5. Because that little splotch there is the Daniel Smith Transparent Pyrrole Orange Deep. And then for my greens, I've got the Cad Yellow, Quin Gold, Prussian Blue, and Indigo. And then I add one of the reds to it over here. So 4 for the greens and 4 for the reds. That's not too bad. And they all mesh together too. Anyway, I hope that helps. So I'm going to sneak in the one that I'm working on so you can see kind of where I'm at. Oh, and these are just mats cut in an L shape, and then I can use them to see how my painting's looking in a certain size where I have to. This one is actually going to be on a 12 by 12 cradled piece of wood.